I'm quite aligned of what I heard, and if I heard some figures which are not absolutely correct, I will give you my perspective. First of all, it's very difficult for me to speak for wind energy after Giles. He's such a good speaker, and he covered a lot of the subjects. I will start by the last remarks that you made. We live in the middle of a climate crisis. Technology has already played an instrumental role in fighting climate crisis. So we should be proud of where we are today, and we should be proud of the achievements of technology. When I started my career, like Giles showed, wind turbines were, in terms of power production, 100 times smaller capacity than they are today. 100 times. And okay, my career is a few decades, but I'm not 85 years old, okay? My motto actually is never bet against technology. We have a lot of myths which makes us non-believers. We were believing, for example, that in Greece, if I put the perspective of wind turbines in Greece, a blade longer than 20 meters could never reach the mountains where wind turbines are installed. Today, we are installing blades that exceed 80 meters length in one piece. Why? Thanks to a simple technological evolution, which is called blade lifter, a machine that lifts a blade. It looks easy, it's so complicated, it changed everything in the wind turbine industry. We were believing that in power systems, electricity cannot be stored. Why? Because battery systems is impossible to store large amounts of electricity. Today that we are talking about, we discuss of massive installation of new battery systems in our electrical power networks. We were saying that renewables are so expensive, and the LCOE, the cost of electricity from renewables, will never go below the one of fossil fuels. This morning, I heard a lot of disbeliefs about this myth. I will say it once again. Renewables kilowatt hours, irrespectively if it is solar or wind or other technologies, are the cheapest source of electricity to be produced. And I do not agree on the concept that those are being subsidized by the Chinese. I believe I believe that the Chinese were keeping the prices of solar extremely high in the past. But this is a discussion that we can make. In any case, wind energy massively is not made. Europe is the leader of wind energy manufacturing still, and we hope that it will continue to be. And wind energy kilowatt hour is by far the cheapest kilowatt hour to be installed in our electrical networks. Now, one more myth for Greece, floating offshore. Everybody was believing that putting those giants in floating structures in high depths of seas is impossible. Today, we have commercial or semi-commercial projects, and we are discussing of having floating offshore wind projects all around the world, like Giles has shown in a slide. Now, what is the new frontier? The new frontier is 100% renewables penetration in our power networks, which together with the electrification of the consumption can achieve a lot of targets. We cannot achieve this if we don't rely on technology, if we don't evolve new technological solutions. It's very, very difficult to reach there. 100%, yes, it's very difficult. And at the moment, I will agree that going beyond 80 or 90% is quite expensive. But should this mean that we have to stop trying to achieve it? No. We have to exploit technology and try to achieve it step by step, one step after the other. Today in Greece, we have a little bit more than 50% covering of renewables in our electric networks. 80% is a must. We will get there the next 5 to 6 years. Then the path is very, very difficult. True. A last comment about the new big tool around electrical energy, renewables, and the power system. This is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is already applied in our applications, in many of our applications, in order to help wind energy. Biodiversity, there is a big discussion about wind turbines and birds, etc. Artificial intelligence systems help a lot there. We have many, many other applications in system integration, in bonding wind with solar, with batteries, with geothermal. All these are applications that are applying artificial intelligence in our systems. And many, many other tools that we can exploit thanks to the big booming of artificial intelligence. The last comment is about threats. Technology is good, it helps, but it creates a lot of threats. Cybersecurity is a threat, is an issue in our electrical networks. We have to be more and more careful about it. The spread of fake news, like Giles said, is a threat. And we see fake news spreading around. I think wind turbines are more and more appearing as ghosts, bad constructions that will destroy the environment. The spread of this fake news, unfortunately, is due to the technology evolvement, social media, etc., etc. And, of course, when we are talking about threats, we should not forget that there are many, many other tools of technology that could threaten our efforts. Plus, one downside of artificial intelligence is the fact that it's a huge consumer of electricity. So we have a tool that will help us to decarbonize our systems, and on the other hand, it's a massive consumer of electricity, so we have to find the good balance there. These were my initial remarks.